Financial freedom. These two words get tossed around a lot. But what do they truly mean? It's easy to picture a life free from debt, with overflowing bank accounts and lavish vacations. Yet, deep down, the freedom we seek isn't about accumulating wealth for its own sake. Money is merely a tool, a vessel to something far more profound. What we're truly searching for is autonomy. The real prize is control over our time. The liberty to choose how we spend each day, unburdened by the never-ending cycle of trading hours for basic survival. Imagine waking up in the morning without the anxiety of looming bills or the dread of deadlines. Picture a world where rent, groceries, or emergency expenses no longer dictate your decisions or cause sleepless nights. That is the essence of financial freedom. It has little to do with the specific figure in your bank account and everything to do with the absence of worry, the ability to pause, breathe, and truly live on your own terms. But how do we reach this elusive state? It starts with a question only you can answer. What does financial freedom mean to you? It sounds simple, but most people never take the time to clarify this vision. Without a precise definition, your journey will lack direction. You'll wander, chasing every shiny tactic presented by pundits and influencers, but never feeling satisfied. If your target is vague, your aim will be scattered, and you'll always be in pursuit, never quite arriving. It's easy to get trapped in the maze of strategies. Everywhere you look, there's someone advocating their method. Real estate, stocks, cryptocurrency, side hustles, flipping this or that. The marketplace is saturated, each promising their path is the golden ticket. But here's something many overlook. Are these strategies replicable? Can even the so-called experts duplicate their results? Or was it just luck, timing, or circumstances unique to them? The truth is, wealth creation is not a one-size-fits-all journey. Every individual brings a different background, mindset, and set of resources. While it's useful to learn from others, blindly copying their steps will only lead you to replicate their story, not create your own. When you follow someone else's playbook, without adapting to your own reality, you risk losing yourself in the process. You become just another number in the crowd, forever searching for a shortcut that may not even exist. Here's a critical distinction. Those who seek only tactics, the latest, hottest trend, often remain stuck. Tactics are fleeting. They come and go with the changing tides of technology and economics. But the upper echelons, those who achieve and maintain financial freedom, focus on timeless principles. Strategies may fail, but foundational truths endure. These principles are the immutable laws governing wealth, growth, and human behavior. Think of the cycles of nature. Planting in spring and harvesting in fall isn't just a suggestion. It's a law. Go against the seasons, and your crops won't survive. The universe operates by fixed rules, and so does finance. It's not about being nice or deserving or even lucky. It's about understanding the system and learning how to play by its rules. Those who do, prosper. Those who don't, struggle. Nature doesn't care about fairness. It only rewards those who adapt. The 80-20 rule, or Pareto principle, illustrates this perfectly. A mere 20% of people command 80% of the world's resources. Likewise, 20% of your action generate 80% of your results. A minority ascend, while the majority remain on the sidelines. This isn't a flaw in the system, it's a feature. The so-called Matthew effect states that the successful tend to become even more successful, while those without momentum fall behind. The world is not fair, and it never has been. Society, for all its surface polish, operates like a jungle. The rich associate with the rich, passing down skills, networks, and assets to their children. Meanwhile, those with less often look for external markers, brands, flashy gadgets, status objects, in hopes of feeling worthy. Opportunity shrinks unless someone has the insight and determination to break the pattern. If you want to reshape your circumstances, you must first wake up. Realize that society isn't a polite, orderly utopia. Beneath the surface, it's survival of the fittest. If you cling to the idea that the world will reward you for simply following the rules, you'll be repeatedly outmaneuvered by those who are playing a different game entirely. So how do you break the mold? By becoming the exception. If you blend in with the crowd, if you think, act, and live like everyone else, you will remain entangled in the same web that holds them back. It's not about being smarter or more talented. Often, it's a matter of starting position. In the game of Monopoly, if one player starts with triple the cash, they're almost unbeatable. Stack the advantage 10 times, and the outcome is practically predetermined. The truth is, life isn't a level playing field. You have to take calculated risks, seek out advantages, and position yourself differently to stand a chance. Yet, being the exception doesn't mean being reckless. It's about courage, not arrogance. Most people operate from a place of fear. Fear of losing, of standing out, of failing. But if you allow fear to dictate your action, you're already defeated. True strength comes from acting despite fear, from boldly seeking what others hesitate to touch. Another key is humility. Listen. Truly listen to those who've walked the path before you. A single piece of sage advice, absorbed and applied, can save you years of frustration and wasted effort. Confidence is necessary, but unchecked pride is dangerous. Growth requires openness, not just stubborn persistence. Remember, success isn't an end state of dazzling wealth or universal acclaim. It's the quiet contentment of living the life you truly choose, on your own terms, guided by your own values. If this message resonates with you, remember, knowing is not enough. It's the decision to act that changes destinies.